Hello folks, this is Jolt with another Transformers review, and today we'll be looking at a figure that I am actually surprised I was able to get. Transformers Generations Windblade. This figure has been out for a while, and again, this is a figure that I honestly didn't expect to find in stores. I don't know why, but the toy stores in my area usually don't have too big of a selection. At least not in the Transformers department. But again, so it was a very nice surprise to actually find this. So again, this is Windblade, a fan-created Transformer. Hasbro had an online poll for all the fans to pick out the colors, vehicle modes, and even gender of a new Transformer. And thus we have Windblade, a VTOL jet that turns into a Japanese-looking female robot. And it even comes with a comic book, too. One thing I really like about the Transformers Generations line, especially this one, is that they all come with a comic book. And, well, this size class does at least. And that is a very nice little bonus. And on the back, we just have Windblade in robot mode, her vehicle mode, and the name of her sword. Windblade. When given the opportunity to join the Autobot cause, Windblade jumped at the chance. The Autobots are more than happy to welcome her to their ranks. Her near telepathic link to the Titan Metroplex is a remarkable power that holds untold potential. Strength 7, Intelligence 8, Speed 8, Endurance 7, Rank 8, Courage 7, Fire Blast 6, and Skill of 9. And here we have Windblade opened up into her vehicle mode. Now she is a VTOL jet, which means she can take off vertically instead of just horizontally, with thanks to the turbines on her wings. Which, not much, not very freely, but they do actually spin. Even better than that though, the turbines can actually turn, which is a very nifty little trick. So that means that Windblade here can hover and pivot, which, if she had any guns, would be very useful. Basically become a giant flying turret. Terrifying, really. Now, as you can see, she is all black with the exception of the red on her back here. I think it's supposed to look like the tops of engines, but you can clearly see the front of her feet on these. Nice transparent yellow cockpit, which I don't think can open. It looks like it could, but I don't want to risk it. Now, top vehicle mode looks pretty good. Bottom, on the other hand, well, you can clearly see her hands. And this is also where the main weapon is stored, which has a little turbine in the hilt, which does not spin. That's alright. So I guess that could provide some added mobility. Take the weapon off, put it to the side, and now you have gaping holes in the top of the vehicle mode. It could have been done better. However, I do like the hand that the backs of the wings here have these little pegs that the hands hold on to. Really helps hold things together. Another nifty little trick here is fold out landing gear, which doesn't really work too well on my Lego board here, but still, it does look nice. And another minor complaint would be the tail fins back here, which are supposed to peg together, which they do peg together, but they tend to split. I don't know if I'm mistransforming this thing or if that's just going to happen no matter what. Windblade's vehicle mode. A few issues, a few visual issues, but overall, very nice. Also, a bit of a pain in transforming, which is another reason why I tend to do these vehicle mode to robot mode, because transformation into vehicle mode tends to have a lot of panels and things that are very difficult to line up. Such as these panels right in here, which was which are supposed to peg into the sides of the cockpit. I cannot really get those to peg in all the way. I do my best. And here we have Chromia transformed into a robot mode. First off, I want to say one issue, which somehow seems to be counteracted by my Lego board, oddly enough. At least I think it is. Chromia has no heels. Well, she has heels, they're just not very useful. She has high heels. Problem is, they don't go back far enough to actually provide the needed support, which she needs a lot of because she's a bit back heavy there. If these went out a little more, that'd be great. That'd be preferable. But they don't. They're long enough, they just don't go out wide enough. So if you want to balance her, you have to pretty much break her knees. And she should stand up just fine. Now, as for color, we see a lot more of red. The red leg, which again has the front of the foot. Red arm brace, red thigh armor, red chest, red neck, and then some metallic blue around the neck and around the wrists. Metallic gray, red, gold, and blue on her face and head. Black hair kind of thing. And an almost translucent gold, well, it looks like a comb. Not really sure what else that could be, but just a thing on the back of her head there. So yeah, a lot more colorful in her robot mode than her vehicle mode. As for posability, hinge in the knee, ball joint in the hip, ball joint in the shoulder, hinge at the elbow, and doesn't seem to be anything in the wrist. She has a bicep swivel and hip rotation. Her wings can fold in and out. And she still has the VTOL, the turbines. So she can fly in her robot mode, which is useful because she cannot stand. In fact, you know what? There's a way to actually kind of fix the feet. I'm going to do that right now. You hold back up like you're going to transform it. Then spin that around. And that's about it. Do the same for the other side. And that sort of helps with the problem. Granted, the landing gear can still fold up at any time. But at least she is actually more stable like this. As for accessory, she does still have her sword, which can actually peg onto the side of either hip, like so. And here's the best part. Is actually a sword and scabbard. And she can hold the sword in either hand with much ease. She can also hold the scabbard in either hand as well, which is very nice. Offers a lot more playability. And that is Transformers Generations Windblade. I got this set at Walmart for about $12. It's a good looking set. It has a lot of playability, a lot of potential. Really only problem is with the heels and feet. Everything else works great. And again, this is a fan-made figure. Hasbro had an online poll to choose what the new figure would look like, and this is it. Literally the only problem with this is the heels. If she had better heels, this would be just darn near perfect. Can be worked around though. If I give me some time, I might be able to find a better way to fix the heels than what I'm currently doing. So if you're willing to deal with that, go ahead and pick her up. Else, see if you can find a stand or something that can work with her. Personally, I really like how the scabbard can be either held as a scabbard or as some kind of mini cannon rifle thing like I have it going here. That is fun. All this is a fun figure with a lot of playability. Just, well, not much support. So I thank you folks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.